Okay, so I'm going to answer the question about genetically modified food. I think, in all honesty, that labeling probably couldn't hurt anything. The situation obviously has pros and cons, like many others do. If the government did, however, start labeling, we, the society, would probably have a better understanding of what exactly we're putting into our mouths. And we can probably decide whether or not we want the modified food or whether we don't want the modified food. It's all about a preference, I guess. This could also become part of your daily health plan if you have one. You could probably make this a part of your diet, whether you can or cannot have modified foods or anything like that, if you so desire. Another thing that I thought was really cool and interesting about genetically modified foods is that when they are being genetically modified, they somehow gain immunity to other things for itself, if that makes any sense. For example, I read that plums, whenever they're genetically modified, they can gain immunity from this disease called plum pox. Plum pox are caused by these little bugs called aphids, and they eat mostly on plants and fruits, obviously. Their preference is stone fruits like apricots and peaches and plums. Somehow, whenever they are being tampered with in the lab, they somehow can get rid of the bugs in the fruit to make it, I guess, healthier and better for you. Plum pox don't necessarily have an effect on us as humans. They're not deathly to us or anything like that. But if the bugs continue to affect the fruits like they are now without being genetically modified, then not only are they going to become less available for us, then once they are available, they're also going to become less marketable. That's just one example of, I guess, the benefits of labeling. Continuing to not label, however, would probably not have a very large effect on us as a society, because they're not labeled now and we're doing just fine without it. It's not like genetically modified foods pose a great risk or anything like that. There aren't really any documented reports of illness from genetically modified food, and their advocates actually believe that if we do start to label them, that it's sending out a negative message, like genetically modified foods are dangerous, which they're not. Those who are against GM food believe that their technology tampers too much with nature, and that their food is just unsafe because of all of the technology that they use in order to make it, I guess, better. I'm sure most of us have consumed genetically modified food because we don't know whether it is or whether it isn't because it's not labeled. And we're just fine. You know, we're a consumer society. We don't really care what we put into our mouths. It's food. We like it. So that's my spiel about that. And yeah.